Okay, damn it. Okay. We're going into terrorist territory. What? Wait, stop getting out of the car! Like I said, I keep pressing the GTA controls. Okay. Let's see if I can just drive through here, get this body, and get the fuck out. Oh my god, I can't see anything! Wait! Okay. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Did I? Please tell me I brought weapons. No, I didn't bring any weapons. Are you kidding me? I just got rid of all my weapons. Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, we're driving through. I don't have another choice here. Shit! No! Ah! Oh! 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 I can't see anything, so, oh god, I hear them throwing shit down at me. I don't know what they're throwing, but, I'm just trying to get to the corpse, okay? Okay, I need it. Fuck! Man, are you serious right now? Okay, okay. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck. Bro. Okay, maybe coming back for this corpse was a bad idea. Oh my god, they're everywhere! Oh, fuck. Fuck! Shit. Oh. Fuck! They're still coming! I see them! They are not... might be really fucked right now. Also, I need to go back for all my stuff. Oh, no. No! Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay, this guy's brave. See that. Fuck. Why are you guys chasing after me? Fuck you. Fuck, man. Why? This situation is fucking terrible. This is, like, I don't know how to get back. I mean, it might have just been a bad idea to go get that, to try to go get this body. They're still shooting at me, by the way. I just want to, like, update. I'm still being shot at. Like, fuck, man. Ah! Give up! Just give up! Just give up! Also, my stuff is still... Oh my god, they're still coming! Yo! Just go back to your territory, please! Oh my god, dude. Okay. I don't think they can see me in here. Fuck. Okay, they're going back. Shit. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to come back out here with a lot of weaponry and get all my stuff back, because my stuff is just sitting there. Fuck. Enemy scanner ping negated. Okay, good. I hit it on time. Yeah, they're gonna start scanning for me now. Just so they can ruin my fucking day. Because they know I'm still gonna be looking for them. They're probably raiding all my shit right now. Son of a bitch! You know, all that stuff that I left back there, lost cause. It's not worth it. Honestly, it's not. But I do have to come back, because I have to get that fucking body. No matter what, I have to get that body. Otherwise, it'll go necro and turn into a bunch of BTs. So... Fuck. Yeah, I can still see him moving around. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know, if I had guns, I would have actually been able to engage, and I probably would have done okay, but I forgot to come out here with guns. Dude, no, no. Really? Rain? I do not need rain right now. Fuck, I don't have my batteries. Fuck! Yes. Charge me, please. Shit, dude. Oh, God, dude, are you serious? Like... Yeah, Sam is exhausted. I'm fucking exhausted, dude. Like, you gotta be kidding me right now. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oh, hey. Is this the corpse I was looking for? Are you serious? Bro, it was here the whole time, so I went through all that for nothing. Okay, so I'm carrying a corpse through BT area. You know, there are some things that just define an entire game, and this is one of them, right here. Like I said, all that stuff I left over there, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Wait a minute, did they throw the corpse? I think they woke up and threw the corpse out of their territory because it was here. Yeah, I think these fuckers woke up and threw the corpse out here. So I drove through here for no reason, just so you know. Oh my god, dude. Why am I so stupid? Sorry I killed you, man. But I'm gonna make sure that we get your body to a fucking place where we can incinerate it so you don't come back as a BT. I should honestly just dump his ass off here and let him become a BT over here because there's hella BTs over here anyway. Fucking terrifying. Yup. You know what? This has been a stressful fucking session of Death Stranding, and I'm really trying to get out of BT area so that I can just save and deal with this body. Oh my god, my truck is damaged. Yeah, it's getting rained all over. It's alright, man. I'm not going back for it. Like I said, it's not even worth it. All the stuff that's in there. Oh well. I don't think any of it was mission critical, so it's fine. Thank fucking god, dude.
There we go.
Alright, now I gotta take this to the fucking... Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a long little trip.
Today's a good day. This one's for you.
Try to put the dead body down while I rest. Fuck, dude. Like I said, this was a stressful ass mission. Like, I did everything wrong. Everything that you could possibly do wrong, I did wrong. And I killed somebody, which is not... I've never killed anybody in this game before. One time I did it on a test run just to see what happens. But I didn't mean to kill that guy. I really did not mean to kill that guy. I'm gonna go to sleep. Sam's gonna need sleep after that ordeal. After the bullshit I just put him through. He lost all his cargo, too. All of it. God, the fucking hologram of the lady here. It's that spiritualist lady, I think. Or that's Conan O'Brien's old lady. Yeah, that's Conan O'Brien's old lady. Yeah, Conan O'Brien's in this game, by the way. Just, he's one of the preppers. Gonna read from the first notebook of No Longer Human. Mine has been a life of much shame. I can't even guess myself what it must be to live the life of a human being. I was born in a village in the northeast, and it wasn't until I was quite big that I saw my first train. I climbed up and down the station bridge, quite unaware that its function was to permit people to cross from one track to another. I was convinced that the bridge had been provided to lend an exotic touch and to make the station premises a place of pleasant diversity, like some foreign playground. I remained under this delusion for quite a long time, and it was for me a very refined amusement indeed to climb up and down the bridge. I thought that it was one of the most elegant services provided by the railways. When later I discovered that the bridge was nothing more than a utilitarian device, I lost all interest in it. Again, when as a child I saw photographs of subway trains in picture books, it never occurred to me that they had been invented out of practical necessity. I can only suppose that riding underground instead of on the surface must be a novel and delightful pastime. I have been sickly ever since I was a child, and have frequently been confined to bed. How often as I lay there I used to think that what uninspired decorations sheets and pillowcases make. It wasn't until I was about 20 that I realized that they actually served a practical purpose, and this revelation of human dullness stirred dark depression in me. Again, I have never known what it means to be hungry. I don't mean by this statement that I was raised in a well-to-do family. I have no such banal intent. I mean that I have not had the remotest idea of the nature of the sensation of hunger. It sounds peculiar to say it, but I've never been aware that my stomach was empty. When I was a boy, I returned home from school. When as a boy I returned home from school, the people at home would make a great fuss over me. You must be hungry. We remember what it's like, how terribly hungry you feel by the time you get home from school. How about some jelly beans? There's cake and biscuits too. Seeking to please, as I invariably did, I would mumble that I was hungry and stuff a dozen jelly beans in my mouth, but what they meant by feeling hungry completely escaped me. Of course, I do eat a great deal all the time, but I have almost no recollection of ever having done so out of hunger, because he was well off, so he's never experienced, like, real hunger. It's odd, it's hard to explain, but also, the first line in this story being, "Mine has been a life of much shame," is a lot more chilling when you consider that this book is often considered his suicide note. Like, the 3 parts were released, and then he killed himself, for reals. And he talks about suicide attempts in this book. This is one of my favorite books ever written. Unusual or extravagant things tempt me, and when I go to the house of somebody else, I eat almost everything put before me, even if it takes some effort. As a child, the most painful part of the day was unquestionably mealtime, especially in my own home. At my house in the country, the whole family, we were about 10 in number, ate together, lined up in two facing rows at table. Being the youngest child, I naturally sat at the end. The dining room was dark, and the sight of the 10 or more members of the household eating their lunch, or whatever the meal was, in gloomy silence was enough to send chills through me. Besides, this was an old-fashioned country household where the food was more or less prescribed, and it was useless even to hope for unusual or extravagant dishes. I dreaded mealtime I dreaded mealtime more each day. I would sit there at the end of the table in the dimly lit room, and, trembling all over as with the cold, I would lift a few morsels of food to my mouth and push them in. Why must human beings eat 3 meals every single day? What extraordinarily solemn faces they all make as they eat. It seems to be some kind of ritual. 3 times every day at the regulated hour, the family gathers in this gloomy room. The places are all laid out in the proper order, and, regardless of whether we're hungry or not, we munch our food in silence, with lowered eyes. Who knows? It may be an act of prayer to propitiate whatever spirits may be lurking around the house. At times I went so far as to think in such terms. Eat or die, the saying goes, but to my ears it sounded like just one more unpleasant threat. Nevertheless, this superstition, I can only think of it as such, always aroused doubt and fear in me. Nothing was so hard for me to understand, so baffling, at the same time so filled with menacing overtones as the commonplace remark, human beings work to earn their bread, for if they don't eat, they die. In other words, you might say that I still have no understanding of what makes human beings tick. My apprehension on discovering that my concept of happiness seemed to be completely at variance with that of everyone else was so great as to make me toss sleeplessly and groan night after night in my bed. It drove me indeed to the brink of lunacy. I wonder if I have actually been happy. People have told me People have told me really more times than I can remember, ever since I was a small boy, how lucky I am, but I've always felt as if I were suffering in hell. It has seemed to me, in fact, that those who called me lucky were incomparably more fortunate than I. I have sometimes thought that I have been burdened with a pack of 10 misfortunes, any one of which, if borne by my neighbor, would be enough to make a murderer of him. I simply don't understand. I have not the remotest clue what the nature of extent of my neighbor's woes can be. Practical troubles. Griefs that can be assuaged if only there is enough to eat. These may be the most intense of all burning hells, horrible enough to blast to smithereens my 10 misfortunes, but that is precisely what I don't understand. If my neighbors manage to survive without killing themselves, without going mad, maintaining an interest in political parties, not yielding to despair, resolutely pursuing the fight for existence, can their griefs really be genuine? Am I wrong in thinking that these people have become such complete egoists and are so convinced of the normality of their way of life that they have never once doubted themselves? If that is the case, their suffering should be easy to bear. They are the common lot of human beings, and perhaps the best one can hope for. I don't know. If you slept soundly at night, the morning is exhilarating, I suppose. What kind of dreams do they have? What do they think about when they walk along the street? Money? Hardly. It couldn't only be that. I seem to have heard the theory advanced that human beings live in order to eat, but I've never heard anyone say that they lived in order to make money. No, and yet, in some instances... No, I don't even know that. The more I think of it, the less I understand. All I feel are the assaults of apprehension and terror at the thought that I am the only one who is entirely unlike the rest. It is almost impossible for me to converse with other people. What should I talk about? How should I say it? I don't know. This was how I happened to invent my clowning. It was the last quest for love I was to direct at human beings. Although I had a mortal dread of human beings, I seemed quite unable to renounce their society. I managed to maintain on the surface a smile which never deserted my lips. This was the accommodation I offered to others, a most precarious achievement performed by me only at the cost of excruciating efforts within. As a child, I had absolutely no notion of what others, even members of my own family, might be suffering or what they were thinking. I was aware only of my own unspeakable fears and embarrassments. Before anyone realized it, I had become an accomplished clown, a child who never spoke a single truthful word. I have noticed that in photographs of me taken about that time, together with my family, the others all have serious faces, only mine is invariably contorted into a peculiar smile. This was one more variety of my childish, pathetic antics. Again, I never once answered back anything said to me by my family. The least word of reproof struck me with the force of a thunderbolt and drove me almost out of my head. Answer back! Far from it. I felt convinced that their reprimands were without doubt Voices of human truth speaking to me from eternities past. I was obsessed with the idea that since I lacked the strength to act in accordance with this truth, I might already have been disqualified from living among human beings. The actual literal translation of this book in Japanese, I believe, is disqualified from human. This belief made me incapable of arguments or self-justification. Whenever anyone criticized me, I felt certain that I had been living under the most dreadful misapprehension. I always accepted the attack in silence, though inwardly so terrified as almost to be out of my mind. Alright.
No one's home.
Well. There we go. Wow. 11 minutes and 2 seconds of sleep. Okay. Well, next time we're gonna actually get this body to the incinerator, but I don't feel like doing that today because today was stressful as fuck.